every part of my body was achy, and I would come in here and I would feel like brand new again. So I started coming more and more and more, and I have arthritis in my shoulders, all these issues that I have, elbow tendonitis, everything. It's I don't want to say it's 100% gone, but it's dramatically, decreased. I do so much for my body and for my health. I usually do cryotherapy almost every day, and so I've barely done it this week. And I get 3 90-minute massages every week. I get a once a week chiropractic with usually Dr. Hassem. I literally do cryotherapy probably 5, sometimes 6 days a week, because it helps with my inflammation in my joints so much. And then on top of that, I'm a lot better with my water intake and everything else and my meals. Another cool thing is, since I've been coming here, I've brainwashed Anthony into using all the Blackstone Labs products. And he's lost like 30 pounds and he's got rid of it. Kept me in there a little longer, those extra seconds. No, I feel like right now I feel super good right now.
Right now we are using our cryo T-Shock machine on PJ. It's great for permanently destroying fat cells. It can help get rid of cellulite, tighten up skin, which we are going to do now to get PJ ready for a shoot tomorrow. The cryo T-Shock, there's 0 chance of neuropathy. It compares to a cold and hot stone cold massage. It uses heat and cold opposed to just cold. So the heat in the beginning loosens up the fat cells. The next 22 minutes or whatever body part you do, it gets your skin between 2 and 5 degrees Celsius. And then you have the last 3 minutes at the end, it gets very hot again. It melts away the fat cells, and it is broken up to your lymphatic system, and you sweat them out, pee them out. Your liver, your kidneys break them up over the next 3 weeks.
I represent a company that's based around health and fitness, and so I feel I should look that part no matter what. And I feel like if I'm doing all these things that are healthy and making me look healthy and making me feel healthy, then I'm hopefully going to be alive longer. I mean, we all know that there's been people that we've looked at and been like, that guy's not going to make it too far. Now, that doesn't mean you can't look at somebody that looks great and they have horrible blood work and have cancer and something horrible happen, of course. But by treating your body like a temple and doing all these things, you could at least try to combat a lot of that. People already are, and they're like, they'll say things, they're like, oh, those photos of you are like from 4 years ago. You know, and it's like, if you take a really good photo, it lives forever. You know what I mean? Arnold still has his photos of him when he was amazing, and people put those photos on their walls still. So if I have photos of myself from 4, 5, 6 years ago, they're still going to represent, a lot of hard work and something that was great. I'm kind of like having a rebirth in a way, this whole new life, starting over basically. And so I want to do it with a brand new physique, but on the other side, I love proving people wrong, and I love shutting people up, and so a lot of it has to do with like the negative comments being like, okay, watch what I do. So
yeah, it's possible just because I don't even know if we can get the label turned.
That's the thing. That's what David said yesterday, because I was like, maybe he'll figure it out tomorrow, and David was like, even if he does figure it out tomorrow, we don't have a label. We have to order the labels.
But they can do some in-house too. So they do have like they can do it in their facility, the labels, if we wanted them to. But I don't know if they can do, I don't know what specifics they can do. I don't know if they can do big bottles, small bottles.
I mean, PJ kind of like went on his own and he was always been in the supplement industry. He worked for some other people, and then he decided to start his own company. He asked me if I wanted to come down to help him because he needed some help. So I decided to come with his mom, my wife, and here we are today.
A huge amount of money.
Yeah.
For a store. Even a week is a lot.
Remember, I said to everybody, I go, look, we're not going to get rich doing this unless we get it into grocery stores. I'm like, it'll be a cool thing to have on the side. But once we started doing it, how much everybody liked it. I mean, you look in my cabinet before I started Blackstone Labs, and there was always thousands of dollars of supplements in there because of how much I believe in it. It was always something that I really expressed, a passion for to people. So to me, when you believe in something that much, and this is a line that I throw around sometimes, I don't think there's anything more powerful than belief. So people believe that I am being real and passionately talking about these products, and because of that, they believe in it too. And that's where the whole unity and where the whole bond behind Blackstone Labs comes. Is the same guy that started selling these products is still using them and in the booths talking about them and never went away. It's a very powerful and believable true story. The idea that we got was actually from Monster. When you rub your finger against it, the outline is all raised. And you can do that now. They'll tell you the actual technical terms to it with your labels. So
just even in our labels, a lot of companies are standard one, like a wall of red or a wall of green or whatever the company is. It's all the same, very similar things where all of our labels are pretty different. They're all designed not thinking about the past product. I mean, we have, I think, 32 products right now, not counting flavors and stuff. So we're keeping more to come. So we keep making more.
I really did the pants mostly for David.
Fanny packs and.
By the way, I want to make a 1-minute Instagram clip out of this too, specifically for Grill Master Friday, not for the outfit. So I've been doing family stuff since I was a kid. My family was always about, like, no matter what, we're gonna have dinner together, like that was just something that we did. And on Sundays, like, everybody went to my grandma's house and ate. And it was a very important part of my life, and it's an important part of who I am. So I've always enjoyed, getting people together to eat, and that's part of the reason why I like Grill Master Friday so much, is my way of being able to pull everybody together. And my business is a very family atmosphere. All the kids in there, all the different employees were family.
Salmon that'll get on there. It's a big 3.5 pound salmon.
Watch out.
The one thing about me that people that are around me enough know and really like is I genuinely want to help people. So being called a muscle mogul, to me, I almost feel like it's a new extra responsibility that I have, because if people are gonna look at me like that, which is something that I've wanted anyway, I have to rise to the occasion. And there are people like Gary Vee that people really, really listen to and get behind and get motivated by. And I've had people tell me, they're like, you're like the Gary Vee of the bodybuilding world. And I take that as a tremendous compliment. And so if people want to look at me and call to me for that, then I'm gonna embrace it and I'm gonna give it back the best I can.
That's the lifestyle. That's his life all the time. Things happen, things pop up, things occur. It's crazy, it's chaotic, and it's never set in stone, but it's extremely fun. The same thing to happen every day. I hate that. I never wanted to be in a cubicle. PJ's the exact opposite of that.
I feel like anything that PJ does is going to be successful. I just think that he's got a charisma. PJ has an aura. He's like a magnet with people. I'm happy for him with that. I'm proud of him for that.
I'm happy that, that he got out of that place, and that, I feel like Blackstone Labs is going to become stronger, and ultimately we're going to stay more true to ourselves in the long run.
How many places will you go to work where people are like, I'll take a pay cut just to make it work? And there's a lot of people that say that. Everybody here is loyal. Like, it's funny.
The more technicians that we brought in, the more responsibility the good managers have, the more I was able to focus on, okay, how else can I make this company bigger and better and grow more and focus on my vision of what I want Blackstone Labs to be. If I didn't have these guys, I wouldn't have been able to do the ice cream, to do the apparel, to do the different things, to do the meal plans that I'm doing now. And so I have to put so much credit in these team leaders, in David, in my dad. I have very, very important people in each department, so I can keep focused on my vision.